Cause it's on, when it's on train, we get it done. Got the party jumping like a double dutch. It's fun to fly, double love, like. What you for the world? Let it go, let the boogie down. All such a silky now. Get up by the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Running to the skin, starting to me. Should shut their mouth when they talk to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of sparking bomb. It's all they love, baby. So we just tell me pop back, you know. What is in this food? Steak, soft on dudes. They got a phone. Down back. Gotta have a money, get you with a stick together. I walk on, get it moving now. I'm just catching the vibe. I told the balance, take your time. What's so I wanna die back. I know it's back. I know I gotta go see this. Something that you could stop. Everyone says. Bring it to a fact. Let's bring it to a performance event going on now. Be all one with progressive, you've got the peace of mind. Just like this is one. Word gets out of these places that turns Hey Sam, I am just at this wonderful lake.
I'm finally playing them now.
Practicing gratitude, manifesting abundance.
He says, updated in the music space, Billy is hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we had today in the East Side Stadium.
Yeah, they might not say nothing.
Which today's sweet team will visit the White House for the first time. Here in West. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will stay here at the 25.
Still use spreadsheets for business like this.
So the drive is going to start. And he's going to
being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The success there starts coming on the outside of the field. The ground game continues as the
Yeah, we often talk about variety and play calls, and usually we run and pass. But in this case, strictly the run, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Maybe a good spot to take this. He's second in the yard from the 34.
Hand off to Spears. And brought down the 5-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence building run. The execution up front and the way he pressed the hole. Absolutely.
Back-to-back good plays.
First down. Back to throw Sanders. Short throw taken in. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. They've done straight here and down to the 36-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up in the second 3. The Titans have 0-3
Early in the season, but
getting close to lost playing time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expect that to play because it's so early in the season. It's horrible. But I think you were spot on this one. Yes, it's time to turn things around. But they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
You talk about this Miami defense. They've been very good this year against the guys fairly voting one of the top 10 ranking.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been an issue. They don't stop the run. If they don't stop the run, they can't get any points.
Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Bradley Chubb the front door totally shut down by the defense. Hoping to find a new escape. It didn't exist. Fourth down, Ryan Field back deep this time, Hill. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on it. It's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 2nd down, Tua. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now Levis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. First and 10, it's Levis. Flushed out right. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass, Tua. This is to the former Titan, Jonnu Smith. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And 24 yards to gain there, another first down as well. From the gun, it's Tua. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First and 10. Here's Levis. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jonnu Smith, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Sanders on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Titans nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Levis back to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Sets up 1st down and goal at the 1-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year.
And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Levis, quick completion out wide.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
And Levis going back to the air.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Levis looking to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Working from the gun, here's Levis.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry be back to the line now.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
Tua now on first down. Throw caught by Achane. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Tua. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Second down.
Throwing on second and long. Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. In motion, Hill. Tua, a final shot before half. His throw incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 41.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They'll run for it with Achane. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Off the play fake, Levis. They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Couple of Alabama guys there, Tua to Waddle for the Miami first. Up the middle, Achane. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A run straight ahead with Achane. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On first down, back to Achane. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Dolphins continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Levis now on 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So illegal touching, Charles, on the outside.
And a lot of people wonder if the quarterback should see that. No, it's not his job to understand if the receiver's inbounds or out of bounds. You expect him to be there. But if he takes a step out, he essentially becomes ineligible. And that's not a tough one for an official to see, especially one standing on the sideline.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That is caught, and so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will, and he's got a 1st down to boot. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Sanders now to add the extra point.
Sanders for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Dolphins 52, Titans nothing.